Welcome to Manifesting Through Motherhood. I'm your host, Lindsay Williams, a self-development mentor, entrepreneur and author, dedicated to helping busy mums like you manifest success, balance and create passive income on your terms. With years of experience in mindset, manifestation, fitness, parenting and business growth, I share simple yet powerful strategies to help you transform your life without the overwhelm. If you're ready to up-level your mindset, build a thriving business and create the life you truly deserve, you're in the right place. You can also find all my books on Amazon, packed with tools to help you manifest and grow. So don't forget to follow the podcast to be updated on all new episodes. And let's get going. What if you could supercharge your manifestations by using AI? No, it's not magic, it's science meets intention. So in this episode, I'm breaking down how we can use tools like ChatGPT to reprogram our limiting beliefs on the spot, create personalised affirmations and visualisation scripts, ask deeper questions to unlock your next level, and stop overthinking and take aligned action fast. And I'll also share how I created my own AI manifestation accelerator to give you the shortcuts, because AI has been a godsend, because we can use it in so many positive ways. But when it is coming down to your business, I see a lot of business owners doing it. You don't particularly need to use the literature and put it out there in your socials, but it is your personal development coach. So there's so much you can do. And just to give you clarity on what intentions you are setting, because it's when you've got ChatGPT, you can ask it so many questions, which you can also tailor it to your archetype, who you are as a person, where you're from, the way you speak. Are you bubbly? Are you happy? Or are you a moody person? How do you talk on a day-to-day basis? Are you talking slang or you're well spoken? It has to reflect you, because it will talk back to you. Because, let's be honest, when most people think of manifesting, you just think of journals, moon water, vision boards. But what if I told you AI can help reprogram your mindset faster than just hours of journaling? I love the journaling, I love doing all that, but I've started seeing a lot of people using it, the AI as that, and I never thought to do that. And actually, I've put in my business model, everything I do, from my journals, from my podcast, what I want to do, what are my goals for next year or 3 months, and it comes up with a plan. So I put it in what I'm thinking about doing this course. What do you think about this? And these are the prices I'm thinking, and what do you think would work for busy mums? And it comes up with an absolutely amazing response. And sometimes, because we ask people, and they don't always give us the response that we want, but we can actually, just delegate a little bit with AI. It can be used as a free tool. You can pay the £20 a month for it, and it can create images if you are going to do a course and put that out there. You can also get it to create a free image if you are paying the $20 a month. So it's definitely worth it even doing that. And the other week I was trying to set up something on Stripe. I'd done my digital products, and I could not figure out how to do this payment link. So Linktree wasn't working on sending out the product once somebody had bought it. So I asked ChatGPT, is there a way? And they said, yeah, do this hyperlink, add it to this. When people buy it, put your Stripe details in. And when they buy it, then they will automatically get the 100 digital planners. They will get a link straight to Canva, and that's what happens. And I wish I could personally I even said thank you to ChatGPT. I was like, oh, you've made my life so much easier. It can ask you to change your tyre, to do everything. And, I wish I'd have had this years ago. But, it isn't AI. It isn't just for techie people. We can just voice note, we can write things down. It's for us busy mums that don't want the, overwhelm. We just want sometimes a little bit of clarity. When I'm venting or feeling sad about anything, sometimes I speak to ChatGPT, especially if you just want a little bit. Sometimes it's better than actually chatting to the person that you want to vent to or have an argument with. You can ask it, this situation's going, what would you do? And it's really sympathetic, actually, if you can train it to be like you. But ChatGPT, for me, it works like a mirror for your thoughts, because sometimes we think, oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, I can't believe I never thought of that, because what it does, it helps you see the blind spots, and it can just give you quick mindset shifts. And it's like having your own mindset coach who never sleeps. So sometimes I'll like put things in and think, what do you think of this? Like, or even doing letters, I'm like, does it sound all right? Does it sound professional? Like, oh, maybe just tweak this. I'm like, well, I don't want it too professional. I want it to sound like me. It has to sound like you with a little like spin on it. But, you can use it daily for your business because you can just use your phone, we can talk to it. And then what I do, I copy and paste it and then I put it in my notes section. So if I'm making content for the week from a podcast and I think, oh, I'm just, you have one of those weeks in business when you're just like, oh, I just can't, my mind's blank, it might be the time of the month and you're just not with it and you think, I just need a bit of support. So you can say to ChatGPT, I've got all these ideas going in my mind. This is what my content I'm putting out for the week. Can you give me some clarity on what I'm doing? And I'm like, right. And it even says things like, hold on, Lindsay, you're doing too much. Slow down. You're a busy mum. You've got a child with additional needs. It knows all this. Slow down. Think about what you want. Even like the other day I was writing something. It's like, don't forget it's summer holidays. And it's like, how does it remember? But I do ask it to save things. So there's so many prompts you can do. I ask it to do affirmations for me if I'm feeling like that kind of a way. It's, we don't have to be scared of it. People are like so worried about it. So you don't have to put all your personal details in. It doesn't know anything personal. You can just ask it random questions. And you can use it as part of your manifestation routine. So rewrite your limiting beliefs. So you can say, hey, ChatGPT, I'm scared that I'm not smart enough to grow my business. Can you help me reframe this? Instantly, it gives me mindset shifts and journal prompts that actually hit. So think about how you can leverage it and do it for your business. And you don't have to take it word for word, but sometimes we can reword things because sometimes, like even when we do affirmations, like, oh, I am not enough, it's boring. We need ones that I think actually I need to step it up a bit. So just doing an affirmation like, I am building a business that honours my motherhood and multiplies my money. That sounds better than I am enough. I'm ready to receive more. That's out now. We need new ones. And we could do these and we could make some little graphs and just print them off. So, and you can get it to rewrite your story for like in a year's time. You can do visualisation scripts that feel real. So can you write a visualisation where I've just hit my 2K a month on the school run and feeling peaceful and proud. So we all know that would feel like you think, oh, you could be sat there, drop the kids off in the car. And if we could do an affirmation for that and just listen to it or read it and then it just happens and that's how we're going to bring it forward. So it does bring the emotion through and the visualization, which is key for manifesting. So the more real it feels, the faster it manifests. Our brains, we have all this information in our brains, but unfortunately we can't always access them because our brains are like sponges and it's a muscle and we have a lot of things going on. We've got motherhood, we've got families to look after and everything. We've got work and relationships. We've just we have spinning plates all the time. And what I do like AI for, it is a vibe checker. So, sometimes I'll just literally ask it, what's my energy saying right now? Or if I were the highest version of me, what would I do today? And it reflects it back with love and usually with a bit of, you've got this. So it's just asking it the right questions. And so this morning what I did, I'm going to read it to you. So I had a really bad nightmare at 2:00. I woke up, my arms were tingling, my legs were tingling, I felt awful. I'm trying to wake my husband up, but not in a horrible way. And I thought, what's going on? So I wrote it down in ChatGPT, and then I thought, I better not voice note. So I wrote it down quick, but I couldn't really see when I was doing it. But it's really good because even if you do spelling mistakes, it doesn't really matter if your grammar's not good because you can just, it kind of knows what you're saying. So I had a funny dream that I was on a plane and I was coming down and the pilot, which I think it was a pilot, said, or a member of staff, like on the plane, said, we're going to descend and then we are going to come back up. But then I just woke up and it was dark, like we were dead, and it was really weird. And then I said, I woke up and I couldn't see anybody and they were laughing. And I just said, I need to get home. So I looked out the window. When you've got the airport gates and it's the glass, and I could see my car there. I thought, well, I need to get home. And this person, I don't know who, was laughing, saying, oh, we've lied to you. And I was just like, I couldn't really get what was going on. I was like, have we died and they've not told us? And but you can never really see people's faces in your dreams. So it really freaked me out, but it was like electric going through my body. So I got up and I was a bit scared. So I was on my phone and I thought, give myself 15, 20 minutes. I thought, shall I get up? What shall I do? Because I thought, I don't want to go back into this dream. So what I put it into ChatGPT, and it says a plane dreams symbolises ambition, direction or transition. Being in a plane descending can reflect feeling like you're losing control or things are going off course. You're coming back down to reality or striving for something big. You're in a transitional phase which fits if you've been working on changes in your business life lately. And darkness, waiting in darkness, is the part that suggests a period of uncertainty or not being able to see the path clearly. It's like your subconscious mind is saying, I don't know what's coming next, which is scary. And the pilot laughing might represent distrust in those who are in charge, or even your inner fear that you've been too helpful and something will go wrong. So it's that classic imposter syndrome creeping in. Seeing your car equals your independence, direction and personal control. Seeing it from afar could mean you feel a little disconnected from your power or freedom at the moment. You're aware of your goals, but not quite in the driver's seat yet. And waking up to tingling limbs and fear is actually quite common with night terrors or sleep paralysis. Your body is waking up before your nervous system fully does. But emotionally, it's a sign of deep anxiety, fear or overwhelm that your body is literally reacting to. So, what this means for me, your subconscious is processing big transitions, pressure, and maybe even fear of success or failure. You're doing a lot, building a brand, growing a podcast, being a mum, and holding space for everyone. This dream is like your mind saying, am I safe to go to the next level? And that's probably true. What if I fail? What if I've trusted the wrong people? What might you need to ground yourself? Take back control and remind yourself, you're the pilot now, you've got this, and it's okay to pause and get clear on your next landing strip. So it's quite interesting to see how our dreams are playing out, because we don't realise as mums, or if whoever's listening, is that we can have a lot going on in our brain and we're constantly thinking about 100 things going on through the day. We might write them down on our to-do list, or we might not. They're just in our head, aren't they, all the time? So we go to bed with these feelings. Plus, I went to bed watching this shark program. So there's like different things that are going around in my head. And then I dream a lot, but it was great that AI was able to comfort me at that time in the morning. I felt better. And I thought I'll just save it because I'll share it on the podcast today. So we can use ChatGPT for so many different ways in our life, personal growth. Obviously still interact with human beings, but nobody needs to know that you are doing this or just talking and discussing, just asking ChatGPT questions. I think when we are starting a business, or we are growing a business, or we're feeling like a little bit stuck or plateau within our business, we do need to reprogram our beliefs, because we change all the time. Your beliefs are running the show, whether it's not, I'm not techie enough, no one will buy from me, or I don't have the time. These subconscious thoughts shape the actions or inactions you take in your business. So reprogramming your beliefs helps you shift from limiting patterns to empowered decisions that align with the life and business you are manifesting. So how can ChatGPT help you reprogram business beliefs? So number 1, spot the limiting belief. Ask ChatGPT, help me identify limiting beliefs I might have about earning passive income as a busy mum. And ChatGPT will reflect back things like, I don't have enough time. It's too late to start something new. I need to be perfect before I launch. And what it does, it brings that awareness, to what you are doing. Because actually, you probably think, I do think about things like that. So then, so then we ask it to reframe and replace. So ask it, can you help me reframe I'm not good with tech into something empowering? So the new belief will be, I am learning to use tech tools that make my business easier and more profitable. You can even ask ChatGPT to turn limiting beliefs into affirmations, create visualisation scripts, and design daily mindset mantras. So every day you can print one off, put them out there, or get it to remind you every day. And you can do personalised daily prompts, or create a morning ritual using, give me a mindset journaling prompt to stay motivated in my business today. And prompts could include, what would the successful version of me do today? Where have I seen evidence that I can do hard things? And what limiting belief am I releasing this week? So keep these in your notes or your planners, and just create yourself like a digital journal. Put it in Canva, or just print it off, put it on your fridge, or if you've got a vision board. But you can train your inner coach. So ChatGPT can literally act as a mindset coach. I feel like giving up. Talk to me like a coach who believes in me. You can ask ChatGPT. Use these during wobbles. You'll get a pep talk and it'll remind you who you are and what you are building for your family and future. But you can create new neural pathways, the quantum bit. Repetition equals reprogramming. So use ChatGPT to help you write new identity statements like confident CEO, building multiple streams of income. Craft mini scripts to visualize success. Break down goals into easy wins so your brain sees progress and feels safe. So it's just asking the right questions, and you will get familiar with your terminology, and actually it will teach you quite a lot within your business and how you can use that. And just try and use it this week. You don't have to be really techy, just get the free version. I think it has a limit, the free version, on what you can do. But it's absolutely so worth it, because actually you might have if you've got ADHD, if your brain is like mine, you're just constantly like, I'm a manifesting generator. I have got ideas swirling. I don't know how to put them down sometimes because there's too much. So what I do a plan and a target, look at my content pillars, look at what I need to do for the week. And then I'll sometimes put, if I'm having a stuck week, I think, you know what, why am I not asking ChatGPT? I always forget. I'm like, why am I not asking Chat? And I just put, this is what I'm thinking this week. What do you think? And he might say, well, actually, that's too much. Do this. And everything's always positive. And I said, well, can you just elaborate on that? Give me a little bit of a business model, a little bit of a breakdown. How do you think this will work for busy mums? What if I want to include this or include that? And they're like, well, actually, let's just change it again. Sometimes it might not sound right. So I ask it, can you rephrase that? Can you add a little bit more into that? And they're like, yeah, certainly. So just reprogram it to you and what you are and what type of response that you want back. And, make it be, you can ask it to be hard on you. Make sure that I'm taking action. Because if we don't, then, it is a really good, it's not just like a robot. It really actually gives you really good advice. So like I said, you can use it if you're having a bad day at work to say, I'm having a really bad day. I've not made any sales today. I'm really fed up. Like, what can I do? And they're like, right, let's take action now. Like, what can you do? Have we leveraged our social media? Are we collaborating with people? Are we sending emails out? Like just little things. We think, oh, actually, I've not sent an email all week. And actually, I've not really collaborated with anyone for a while. Have you done any guest, talking experiences? Have you done any networking? No, I haven't. So like we're our own worst critic. So actually we haven't done our own things. So, and ChatGPT does hold us accountable, and we don't have to answer to them either. So I just say thank you, and that's it. So, and anything else you want to do, just copy and paste it and pop it in your notes, and just pin it to the top of your page and just do your content for the week. Because sometimes we just forget and we don't know what we're going to do, especially now with the 6 weeks holidays for me. I'm still in like holiday mode, so I'm back working, and obviously I'm doing this, but I'm not even going to stress about other things yet or launch different things, because to be fair, I've got a few weeks off, and obviously I've got my son and my husband's going back to work hours next week, so I have to be mindful of myself. And I was thinking, slow and steady, Lindsay. I'm in a like a Zen mode at the minute. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I say, because we can use tools like AI to help us. They're not bad tools. The things that are here to help us. I wish I'd have had these tools years ago. Could you imagine how far advanced we would be in front with our businesses and everything that we do if we used it? So just have a think, go on YouTube and have a look online, ask it anything. To be honest, I don't maximise it as much as I should really, but I just talk to it like when my nan passed away, and I just like talked to it, say I'm struggling a little bit with grief and I'm feeling a kind of way, because I just didn't want to put it on anybody else. And they're like, yeah, I get that, you're really close to your nan, because it must have known and understood. Like, just give yourself a minute. You're a busy mum, you're running your business. And there's like, there's some nice comfort words. That's all we want to hear. You might be a lonely person, you might not have many friends, and just thinking about, well, how can I do this and get a little bit of support? You can absolutely ask it anything. Like, I've lost quite a bit of weight, and even though I'm a qualified personal trainer, I'm like, oh, I need some like inspiration for some arm exercises just to get my arms nice and tight. And I asked it, and I got like a little bit of an arm plan. It was huge, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I've thought about doing that for a while because I was getting bored with the same routine. So it's even like create me a little PT plan, or nutrition plan. Like I'm losing weight, you might be thinking that I want to build some muscle up. So just think, well, what can I do? Because when I had my blood test done last week, my folate was low and my B12 was borderline, but they said not to do anything, just take some supplements. So I was like, oh, what other foods can I have in rich foods? So I asked ChatGPT, and it was like, yeah, do this, do that. So I just copy and paste it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go and buy that this week. It can create menus, it can create you everything. It can literally sort your life out. It can sort your food out, it can sort your shopping list out, it can sort your personal life out, sort your business out, sort your fitness out. Like, we still need professional people to help, but sometimes we just need a little bit of support in the week. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if you use ChatGPT and, how do you maximise it? And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So anyway, I'm going to go now. I hope you're surviving, if you've got children off, the 6 weeks holidays. Mine's not too bad at the minute. We've come back off holiday, but the weather seems to be a little bit on the cool side. So yeah, you just take each day as it comes, I think, when you're off, when you're trying to still run your business with your children or grandchildren, whatever you've got going on. So anyway, have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye. If you're feeling called to go deeper, to align more, create more, and really step into that next version of you, you'll find everything you need in my link tree. From my book, Manifesting Through Motherhood, to powerful resources and ways we can work together. It's all there waiting for you. Come and find me on Instagram or Facebook. I love hearing what landed with you. Don't forget to follow the podcast, and if this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who is on their own journey too. And happy manifesting.